R&B star Monica's mighty comeback. Kobe Bryant proves he's got skills on and off the court. And we honor two fallen icons. All that and more in this week's Hip Hollywood Weekly Wrap. Hey, it's Yasmin with the Weekly Wrap. R&B star Monica has been a recording artist for about half of her life, making a huge impact with her debut album, Miss Thing. 15 years and 4 albums later, Monica's had her share of personal and professional ups and downs. And some wondered if she could make a comeback. But let's be clear, Monica's still Miss Thing. So we were thrilled when she stopped by Hip Hollywood headquarters to talk about the unexpected success of her 5th studio album, Still Standing.
I was completely surprised at the outpour of love and the fact that people were so welcoming. I took a long time off. I'm realistic about the fact that so many other people come and they do their thing and they make their mark. But it was great for me to be reminded that I do have a purpose and just to continue to do what it is that I know I was meant to do and not to ever look back. You know, I realized that anytime you start looking back, you can never get to the finish line, and this is just the beginning.
Monica's next collaboration is a remix featuring Jamie Foxx for her song, Here I Am. And be sure to keep an eye out for more of our exclusive sit-down with Monica on HipHollywood.com, where she talks about her growth as an artist, her upcoming tour with Trey Songz, and a possible collaboration with Brandy and more. Speaking of collaborations, what do you get when you combine Martin Lawrence, Tracy Morgan, and Chris Rock? A box office success, duh.
Bryant, who's this? You know, I asked myself the same thing when my dad passed. I said, who is this man?
No, who's in this coffin? Because that's not my father. You got Jackie Chan in there.
Death at a Funeral made a killing, get it, at the box office last weekend, and the fantastic Vanessa Barnett caught up with the film stars at the red carpet premiere.
You know, anytime you get a chance to work with a cast like this and, you know, have some fun and hopefully all y'all will come out and see the movie, feels good.
You know, when you're young, you see a lot of comics all the time. You hang out with comics, but you get older, you get families and career, you don't get to hang out that much. So it was just fun hanging out with the guys.
I couldn't get through a take, and I did quite a few scenes with Tracy. It was impossible to get through a take. Impossible.
It was nothing less than a party. It really was like, I don't know, like sometimes you do films and it's work, and sometimes it's just, you know, fun.
So you've got Chris Rock, Martin Lawrence, and Tracy Morgan all starring in the same movie. So we had to ask the fellas, who was the funniest out of the 3?
Tracy Morgan, by far, easily. Hell yeah.
Not you?
Nah. I'm funny when I have to be, I guess. But Tracy's funny all the time.
Tracy Morgan. Yeah. Well, everyone says that, and you know it's true.
That's awesome that for people to say that. Considering my 2 heroes are in a movie, I'm just glad I'm a part of it.
Really? It was like going to set, working with heroes every day?
Yeah, I mean, you know, comedically, Martin and Chris Rock are 2 of my inspirations. It's the reason why I do it.
Death at a Funeral is in theaters now. Clearly, Kobe Bryant is more than just a basketball hero. He's also a guitar hero. Yes. Last Sunday, the world's best basketball player took on one of the world's best football players in a duel to the death for charity.
If I know Kobe is really practiced for this, like really practiced for this. So I mean, I've been in the lab a little bit. I'm not gonna say I'm good, but I've been in the lab. But you know, it's always a good thing, man. It's a fun thing. It's for a great cause, so why not?
Come on, man. Who can't rock out a little bit, man? I'm not just hip hop all the time. Well, man, we're gonna get it in here in the video game world. Put it on the big screen and show what we can do. Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge, man. It's gonna be a challenge.
To check out more of Ray versus Kobe, log on to conquest.com. Oh, and Kobe, you don't want it. Okay, I've got a confession to make. I'm not the most fashionable gal out there. I know. It's hard to believe. I know. Well, I do know that we are in the middle of spring and summer is right around the corner. So I reached out to Stylist to the Stars Glamo, who shared a few tips about trends to look out for.
Hey guys, so here it is, the top 5 spring-summer trends for 2010. Number 1, nudes. Nude colors are definitely in. And if you want to see some great nude, clean, crisp, khaki feeling, check out Janet Jackson in Nothing. She's definitely taking it back to nothing, keeping it classic, clean, and chic. Number 2 is all about being bejeweled. A prime example of having that bling bling studded situation going on is Khalees in her new video, Acapella. Homegirl definitely has it going on with the studded eyes, the silvery, shimmering sequin, like she's definitely on point. The third big trend for spring, summer 2010 is definitely about the military inspiration. Check out Rihanna in So Hard. She's definitely giving it with her military embellished jackets. The fourth big trend for spring, summer 2010, which will be your boyfriend. It's all about men-inspired garments. Check out Erykah Badu in her new video. She's definitely dressed up like a boy. And the fifth, and what I believe the biggest trend for spring, summer 2010, would be prints. Prime example of wearing a fabulous print is Miss Monica in her video, Everything to Me. She has on a wonderful McQueen gown that has an overprint on it that I'm quite sure that you'll love. So there you have it. Those are the top 5 spring, summer trends for 2010. I'll see you looking very trendy, honey.
Thanks, Glamo. To see more of my trend-setting friend, follow him on Twitter at GlamoDay. And be sure to look out for more beauty tips courtesy of our resident fashion and beauty correspondent, Kimberly Walker. Common's not quite a professional basketball player, but he plays a great one on the big screen in the film Just Wright. After packing on a significant amount of muscle mass, the rapper plays an NBA player who injures himself and is nursed back to health by Leslie Wright, played by Queen Latifah. And we all know what happens in the movies. Bow chicka wah wow. Romance. So we asked Common what it was like hooking up with the Queen.
Latifah is a great partner to have a love scene with.
It looked like you were going to say great kisser.
Well, she got a lot of great things about her, let me say that.
Meow. Serena, you better come get your man, girl. Queen and Common also collaborated off-screen on the film's soundtrack. Just Wright hits theaters May 14th, and Common's also in the studio working on his new album, The Believer. Last week, we lost both a music legend and a civil rights pioneer. On April 19th, one half of the legendary group Gang Starr and hip-hop jazz pioneer Guru lost his battle with cancer at the age of 43. His career spanned more than 2 decades, and he will forever go down as one of the best MCs to ever bless the mic. The following day, civil rights pioneer Dorothy Height passed away at the age of 98. For more than half of her life, she was a social activist, educator, and in 1994 was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Then in 2004, Height received the Congressional Gold Medal. Well, that does it for me. You know the drill. Log on to HipHollywood.com, follow us on Twitter, and we will see you next week.